Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Mish Money, and today we are going to start build a farm, cause it's farm Friday. It's farm Friday. I'm doing this on I'm actually making this video earlier, but for everybody that's watching, it's farm Friday. It's farm Friday. And if you don't know about Build a Farm, where have you been? Because guess what, we playing Build a Farm today, so that's something you want to see. I am here, you are here, we are now here together. Let's get into this. Alright y'all, I am so freaking excited about this game. I don't know what to tell y'all. I've been trying to get my life together to play Build a Farm. I need to play Build a Farm. So, Build a Farm has a lot of moving pieces. We are going to start with our farmhouse. This one says rent is $4,000 a month. Farmolians, which is four farmolians a month. So I am going to start off with $25. I have it in quarters. So let me get that and I'll see you back here 1 second. Alright, so I'm going to count this up because I am using quarters, but I have my coin cards, so we're going to do this. We have some prop money, we have some quarters, we have some every little thing. I am going to buy this out. We have the dollars here, we have the 75s, we have the 50s, and we have the quarters. So we have a little bit of everything, people, because that's how I'm rolling now. This is how I'm saving money. I want to play Build a Farm for more than 5 seconds, so I'm going to use quarters. It says the current rent is 4 farmolians a month, or 4,000 farmolians a month, which I believe is $4. I'm going to use quarters, so 4 quarters is $1. We are going to put $1 in here for our rent, and that is what we're starting for. We have our 4 farmolians in there, so we're going to take notes. We paid our rent. Let me get a pen that I can write with that won't take up everything. Okay. So, this is farm. Build a farm. We paid the rent. Today is 7/8. It's probably not when you're seeing it. We paid the rent. And now we have to pay. It says roll a dice or assign an amount for each bill. I am going to assign, we have water, we have Wi-Fi, we have heat. The heat is not on, we're not doing heat. So we have the water, we have the Wi-Fi. We do not need the TV. We are going to be too busy. We don't need television. We do need a phone, do need electric. We paid the rent. Trash removal, definitely. No other bills. This is all the bills we have. So we are going to do a quarter for each bill. So we have water, that's 25. We have Wi-Fi, that's another 25. We're not turning on the heat because it's summer. We don't need TV, we're not paying for that. We have the phone, so that's 1, 2, 3. We have the electric, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $1 so far. We paid our rent, that was $1. We have the trash removal, that's another 25. So we have $1.25 going in here for our utilities for the month. $2.25 for the rent and the utilities. Boom, done. We paid our utilities. And that was $1.25. Okay. And we had 25 to start. All right, so now Now, what are we going to do? Since we are farmers, we want to start by feeding our animals. So in order to feed our animals, we have to grow crops. Feed the animals, you have to harvest the ingredients. So we want to feed our chickens, and each chicken is 2 corn. So let's go to our corn, and we have our corn here. We are going to do 2 corn, which is 50 cents. So we're going to put the 50 cent here. We're feeding our animals. I'm going to make a note here so that next time I will know that we fed the animals, and I can't even spell. So 50 cent. We have 2 corn. I don't think we have a yellow. There's going to be some maize. 2 corns. We got 2 corns for the chickens. Okay, we got 2 corn, so that's for the chickens. Chickens are fed. Boom. Now we have when you feed the chickens, you get eggs. So with that, we got eggs. So I'm gonna mark off 1 carton of eggs because we should get eggs because we fed the chickens. So eggs have been produced, so we now have eggs. What is next? We have the sheep, which are to feed them tomatoes. Okay, there we go. Tomatoes. We're going to do how many tomatoes we need for the sheep. We gotta feed our sheep. That's 2 tomatoes. Ooh, that's an ugly tomato. What am I doing? Alright, whatever. 2 tomatoes, and when you feed the sheep, you get wool. So there should be some wool about somewhere. Need to mark 1 chicken. Mark 1 chicken because we fed her. And I am going to give a quarter for that chicken. We got the 2 tomatoes. That's another 50 cents. What else? The chicken. We fed the chicken. We got the eggs. We got the corn. We got the tomatoes for the sheep. And we need the sheepy. Where's the sheepy? This is going to show me how I need to reorganize my cards. Okay, I found my sheep. We're going to do Baba Black Sheep. Have you any wool? So that's 1 sheep because we only fed 1. Don't try to cheat, girl. Do not try to cheat. But you know what? I'm going to just put an X. Now I'm going to leave it. I'll clean it off later. Okay, so we have the sheep. Fed the sheep. When you feed the sheep tomatoes, you get wool. So once we feed them, we will get wool. That's 1 sheep. That's another quarter for the sheep, which is 50 cents. Which 250 is now $1. Alright, so we have wool. Alrighty, found my wool. When you feed the sheep, you get 1 wool. So let's mark off 1 ball of wool. And that 1 ball of wool is another quarter. So we have this. The tomatoes so far. Alright, so we're done with the chicken. We're done with the sheep. I'm not going to bring a horse on my farm just yet, so I'm going to leave him off. We have pigs. We don't need them yet, but we do need cows because we need milk. So we're going to give the cow 3 wheat. And you need wheat to feed the cows, and since my wheat is fresh, it's going to be gray. So you have 1, 2, 3 wheat, and with that you fed the cow. So that's 3 wheats, that's 75 cents, and this together makes $1. And and we get a milk. Once we feed the cow, we get a milk. The one I got from GB. We got the cow milk. Okay. Fed that. Our cow has been fed. And once you feed them, you get the milk. Okay, and now let me find my cow, because I gotta mark that off that we fed the cow one time. So I'm popping out right now because I had to find my cows. 1 second. They're running all over the place. I have to go find them. Okay guys, I gathered my cows and I found them. I found my cows. I found my cows. So one cow. And that's what we have. One little cow. I colored him in. He's good to go now. And that was one cow, so that's a quarter for the cow. To cow, to cow. Alright, so let's see. 75, that's another $1. Put this back. Put this back in the bag and get $1. Get $1. Put that in. Okay, so we fed our animals. Let's see. We have, for feeding our animals, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 quarters. So 13 times 0.25 is $3.25. Do we have $3.25? Nope, we have $3. $3.25 for feeding the animals. Let's put that on here. $3.25 for feeding our animals. Okay, so we fed our animals. I'm going to put all these up front now because I know I need those. So we fed our animals. We are going to start growing some crops. So what I'm going to do is, we have this card here. I'm going to use this card. This is all the crops we have on this game. Probably have some other ones, but I'm going to use this card here because it'll just help me do this better. Okay, so I'm going to roll a dice and I'm going to count along here to see which crops we are going to grow. I'm going to say grow crops. Crops, because when you're on a farm you have to grow crops. All right, let's see, how many crops are we going to grow? Let's use the 6-sided. We are growing 5 things, so let's get the first 5. We got strawberries. We need strawberries. Okay, we have our strawberries, and I don't have my, oh I do I have them? Not me not be a liar. Yep, I got my erasable gel pens. Yay. So I can do it. So we have 1 strawberry we're growing. We have 1 berry grown. That's a quarter. I'm quite sure we're going to have more than that. So I'm going to put this right here for the strawberry. We need an apple. An apple a day. That keeps the doctor away. We have an apple. Okay, that's another quarter, so that's 50 cents. And we have blueberries. Blueberries. Okay, we don't have blueberries at hand, so I'm going to skip that. That looks like carrots. There's some carrots. Carrots. So we're going to do 1 carrot. 1 carrot. And that's another quarter. And so that's how many crops so far? 3. We need some broccoli. Broccoli. We are going to grow broccoli. I have all the vegetables in one section as well. Peppers. Here's our broccoli. I'm going to grow 1 piece of broccoli. 1 broccoli, that's another quarter, so that's there. And how many is that? 4. We need 1 more crop because we have 5 crops. This is a tomato. I don't think we did tomatoes. I'm not doing another tomato because we did tomatoes for the sheep. Oranges. Oranges. Let's do some oranges. We are going to grow some oranges. That's 1 orange. 1 orange. And that's another quarter. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quarters is $1. 4 quarters is $1. So let's get $1. And I think we need 1 more. So we said 5, or is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have oranges, broccoli, strawberries, carrots, and apples. It's $1.25. I'm going to change this 50 cent out for 2 quarters. And I'm going to put $1.25 in with my crops. $1.25 in with my crops. And these are the crops we've grown today. We'll put those up there because I'm going to do that off camera. Put all my pens back because they're getting in my way. Alright. Now, so let's go back. What we've done. Let's see what we've done. So we've paid our rent, paid our utilities, we fed our animals, we grown some crops. So now with that said, let's do let's build some items that we need for recipe cards. So for recipe cards, sometimes you need wheat, sometimes you need sometimes you need flour, sometimes you need sugar and milk, and butter and cheese. So for for flour, we will need 2 wheat, and that would be 50 cents. So let's do 2 wheat. I'm sorry this is long because this is how build a farm is long. It's a long game. So that's another 50 cents. We need 2 wheat, and then we got a flour. When you do the wheat, you get the flour. And we want the flour. We want the flour. You do the wheat, you get the flour. So we want the flour. Okay, put that up there. Now, we want some sugar, 2 corn, 2 more cones. Where's the cones? Oh, they in the pile because I already fed the animals with the corn. So we need 2 more corns. That's another 50 cents. So we did this, and we did that, and we did this, and we did that. 2 more corns to get a sugar. So 2 corns is 1 sugar, and 1 sugar is a quarter. So I'm going to take this out and put 75 in. Okay, now we're going to make butter. Butter, you need 3 cows' milk. So let's see how many cows' milk I have. I think I have 1. Because I did feed the cow, and the cow made me 1 milk. So I'm going to cross that off because now I need this milk. So I'm crossing that out. You're using it for the butter, and we need to make 2 more milk. And to make 2 milk, you have to give wheat to the cow to make the milk. So we need 2 more milk. So that's 6 wheat. 6 wheat is for $1.25. $1.25. So I'm gonna take the 75 out, and I'm gonna add another dollar. Okay, and we are going to get the wheat because we need the wheat, and we need 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheat. 6 wheat, and that gives us 2 milks. 2 milks, and 2 milks is 50 cents. So that's our milk. And when you got the 2 milks, now we're gonna cross them off because we're about to use them for the cheese. So we're crossing these out, and we're going to use that milk for the butter. I'm sorry, butter. Butter. So we have 1 butter now, which is there. Okay, so how much we have left? We have 1, 2, $1.25, $1.20, $1.50, $2.75. We have $3.75. I mean, yeah, $3.75 left. Okay, so let's keep going. Got that. We got that. We did all that. We got 2 cow's milks. We made 1 butter. 3 cow's milks make a butter. Okay. Now, we're going to make cheese. To make cheese, I don't even know if I have enough. Because to make cheese, we got to have 2 milks. And for the milk, you need 3 wheats. So that's 6 wheats. Let's add this up. 0.25 times 6. That's $1.50. So we have that. So let's put the 6 wheat on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want to say we're going to mark some of these wheat off because I'm going to just mark off the first 2 because we already fed these cows and we made freaking milk, and I ain't cross off nothing. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bushels. So I'm going to cross off 3 to be fair because I don't remember how many I used. I don't know. And that's 75 for the wheat. Now we got the wheat. We need the wheat to make the milk. So 3 wheat is 1 milk, and we need 2 milks. So another 6. 1, 2, 4, 6 wheat. Another 6 wheats. And I'm gonna mark this one off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheat. And I'll mark those off because we're about to use them to make the milk. And then I'm gonna cross them out because 2 cow's milk make 1 cheese. That is ridiculous. And then I got the 2 cow's milk and the 1 cheese. So this is all I have left. So I got my cheese. That was a lot for some stupid cheese. Dang. This cheese is costing me an arm and a leg. That's ridiculous. For some cheese. Really? Really cheese? Okay, so now I have $2. $2. So this is, yes, 3 and 4, 2, 50, 50. That's $2. So let's see what I can do with $2. All right, we did not feed our pigs. So we were going to feed the pigs. Are we going to feed our pigs? I don't even think I want to feed my pigs because you know what? That's crazy work. I'm going to take care of my dog. So let's take care of my dog. I'm going to give him some food. So that is a bowl of food for the dog. So that's 25, part of that. And let's do some things with my dog. we are going to give him a treat. It's another 25. We are going to give him a bath. That's another 25. We are going to give him another treat. We are going to take him for a walk. Okay, and now we're on to this one. What else we got? We're going to give him another bath. How filthy is this dog? And we're going to play fetch. And that will be all of my moolah, I'm thinking. So let's add this up and see if we can put some whole monies in here. Let's get our life together. I grew my crops. I made, what else we do? We grew crops. We made staples. I'm gonna just call them staples because like sugar and butter and just staples. We made staples and we fed and played with the dog. Okay, so let's see what we got, and I'm gonna put some monies in here. So between all these three items here, we have $9.75. Let's add all that up. $9.75 is $15.50 minus. I'm missing $9.50 somewhere. I don't know what I did. But let's make these into something whole. Boom, boom. That's $2. $3, $4. And I think this is $5. This is 0.75 plus 275. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75, 675, 6, 7, 8, 975, 975. All right, so let's go and get some monies out of here. I'm gonna get a 5 because I don't need all this change in here. 5 and $1 and keep my 75 and $1. So that's $9.75 that I am going to put in this pocket here. I'm gonna put my dog on top of that. That is how we're going to do that. Now we're going to add our staples, which is our cheese, because we made cheese. What else we do? We made butter, and we made sugar, and we got cow's milk, and we got wheat, and we got eggs, and we have flour. Let's take this out because we fed the sheep, we fed the chicken and the cow. We have, let's put this one in here by itself since it has a double side. What else? What other animals? What are the animals? That's all the animals. I'm gonna leave that. Let's get believe that. We have the wool and the corn. So I'm gonna put my fruit and stuff back in the other one, but that's what we have for that. So that is the end of our farm. We spend our $25. Somehow I'm going to fix this off camera, and I'm going to adjust everything. I'm going to put my binders together the way they should be, so I won't be so awkward next time. And if you enjoyed Build a Farm, come back, because I'm going to do this again. I had a lot of fun with my farm. I love the Farm Squad. And with that said, like I say at the end of all my videos, I'll see you seeing me back on the farm when I see you.